Let's go to Warriors and Rockets. A Game 7 in Houston. Steph Curry, Alperen Sengun getting ready. Rockets looking to become the 14th team to overcome a 3-1 series deficit. First quarter, Jimmy Butler, tough three, gets it. Warriors take the three-point lead. A little later, Rockets down 4, Fred VanVleet air ball, and then Thompson with the cleanup. Back and forth they went early on. Steph Curry did not have much of a half scoring wise, but Buddy Hield stepping up. How about that dish from Curry? Flipping it blind back over his shoulder, and Buddy wasn't missing. It was his world in the first half. Last seconds of the quarter, see what I mean? From just inside half court, launch and hit. 40-something feet out. Buddy Hield puts the Warriors up 4 after 1. Warriors up 8 now. Draymond over to Hield. Hield hitting everything he sees. Steph not scoring in half one, but finding Hield. Nothing but net. Warriors open up a 14-point lead a little later. Butler to Hield. Up fake. Create a little space. Leave the fingers up. 6 threes in the half. Most in a first half in a Game 7 ever. Warriors up 14. And then Steph, who was scoreless to this point, finally scores in the last minute of the first half. Warriors up 12 at the break. Third quarter. Rockets trying to get back in this. Alperen Sengun and then Thompson. Rockets chipping away a little later. Sengun playing some bully ball. Can't get it to go, but what a flip in by Thompson. Rockets cut it to 7. Then a man, Jabari Smith Jr. out there outside. Got it. It's a 3-point game, but just when the mojo is flowing Houston's way, Jimmy stepping up. Another tough corner 3. Warriors up 8 after 3 to the fourth quarter. Curry finally warms to the task. Puts it on the deck, gets it to go. You get a layup, and then you start to find your outside shot. Steph drills a triple. Warriors up by 13. And then Draymond back to Buddy. Hield hits another one. Warriors up by 10. Next possession. Curry again. Not settling for outside shots. Puts it on the floor. Warriors up by 12. But you loosen them up that way. Step back 3. Yeah, Steph fully engaged now. Next possession. Curry to Hield. Corner 3. Buddy had 33 in this game. Steph, 22, 10 boards, 7 assists. And the Warriors knock off the Rockets on Houston's home floor by 14. And as you can see, it's not new for Steve Kerr. Now 3-0 in Game 7s away from home. It's the most road wins in Game 7 by any head coach in league history. The Warriors now face the Timberwolves in the second round, while the Rockets go home empty-handed despite being the 2 seed.
All right, for more on this Game 7 win, Kendrick Perkins joins the show. And Perk, the Warriors, they really showed that championship DNA closing out this Game 7. What was the key for them in this game?
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an impressive series all across the board. You talk about a brawl for it all. But when you look at Golden State and people think of Golden State, they think of offense because you had the greatest shooter that God has ever created. And you think about the Splash Brothers, but they forget about the other side of the basketball and them what they do on the defensive side of things, which helped them win championships. They locked down when they want to, especially Steph Curry. Tonight was one of those nights where I'll go back to the last championship against the Boston Celtics where in the NBA Finals, he was sliding his feet, doing all the little things when he was struggling to score in that first half. That's leadership. And then all of a sudden, there was a ripple effect. We saw Pajemski. He was getting in there, getting dirty. We know what Draymond and Jimmy are going to bring to the table. All of a sudden, Buddy Hield comes up with a block. So, again, the defensive side of things was huge tonight for the Golden State Warriors, holding the Rockets to 89 points.
Yeah, for sure, the defensive side. But you mentioned a couple guys there, and Steph, who just had 3 at the half and finished with 22, and then Buddy going off in the first half. Bert, how big is that for this team moving forward? They've got the defense that you want right now, but offensively, when Buddy Hield is able to kind of pick up the pieces if Steph is having an off night.
Well, it's going to be huge, especially going against Minnesota, because everybody was wondering who's going to be that third guy to step up, for scoring wise, right? We thought it was going to be Jonathan Kuminga, but they need to sit him down for the rest of the playoffs because mentally he's not there. But Buddy Hield tonight, especially in that first half, was huge for them. But that's what leadership does, right? It rubs off on guys. And so we're watching a guy play with confidence. We're watching the coach believe in them. Steph trusts him. Draymond Green trusts him. And I thought when you get that production from those role players like a Buddy Hield, I thought bringing in Kevon Looney tonight was huge for Golden State. Big minutes from him. We know he has that championship pedigree. It's going to be huge for them going down the line. They're going to need that because Steph and Jimmy, they're going to draw so much attention. You're going to need somebody to step up and take that pressure off of those guys offensively.
Definitely was Buddy Hield tonight with those 33 points. When you see him going down like that from the outside, everybody was looking confident out there. On the other side of the things, this Rockets team, they've got a great coach. They've got young talent. What do they need to look for moving forward?
They need a closer. And I tried to defend Jalen Green. I mean, look, I think his future is bright. It just don't need to be with the Rockets, right? And they have a lot of attractive pieces. If I'm the Rockets, I got to address the issue of shooting and a closer. And I'm going after Kevin Durant. I'll package up Jalen Green, Cam Whitmore, and Jabari Smith and some draft picks and go out and get KD. Not Giannis, but Kevin Durant. And you pair him alongside Amon Thompson, Şengün with Fred VanVleet, you keep Big Steven Adams, and now you rocking with something. They just didn't have enough offensive firepower tonight, especially when the Warriors locked in on Fred VanVleet, who had been, giving them that work over the last 3 games.
Finished with just 89 points in this Game 7 loss to the Warriors. They'll look ahead to next season. Warriors, as you mentioned, will look ahead to the Timberwolves on Tuesday. Perk, much more from him coming up on SportsCenter.
What's your favorite team? Comment below, and if you like the video, please leave a like. This really helps the channel grow and brings you even more content. Oh, and if you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell to receive all notifications. With each game, we noticed that the NBA is getting more competitive every day, and all the teams are looking for reinforcements to win the championship. And only here can you follow your favorite team daily with incredible content from different sources. Here on the channel, there are new videos every day with analysis, curiosities, and the best moments in basketball. That's it for today, folks. Thanks for following along. The NBA doesn't stop, and neither do we. Until the next video. NBA, the passion that connects us.